Hello, Avon staff and families. This is Scott Wyndham, Superintendent of Avon Schools, and I'm here with Dr. David Stopperich, our Hendricks County Health Officer, and we just wanted to give you an update. We know that Hendricks County has moved to red, and that has caused some of you questions about what that means for us in Avon Schools. So we wanted to talk about how the guidance has changed in the recent weeks from the State Department of Health in relation to the color codings as we move from orange to red. So Dr. Stopperich is going to talk a little bit with you about that.
Good morning, Dr. Wyndham.
Yeah.
So thanks for having me on. And there's been many changes that have occurred throughout this pandemic. Once again, the initial color coding that the State Department of Health came out with, once again, the whole purpose of that color coding was to give health departments and schools alike guidance of what to do as increased positivity rates and increased numbers of cases are found in communities. However, throughout the last several months, they have found out that guidance has changed, which shouldn't be too big of a surprise. We now have been in school for several months. We now can analyze those cases that are found in schools. And we find out that the classroom setting is a very safe place for students and staff alike. We find out throughout the state that there just is not much spread of COVID in the classroom. It is more found in the social gatherings, in the gatherings with friends and family after school, in the evenings, on the weekends. And the schools have been very safe. So with that information and with that data that the state has analyzed and our county has analyzed, the State Department of Health in the last couple of weeks has changed that data. It's changed their guidance for those color-coded, for their color-coded map. And now, looking at the red color on the color-coded map, it is strongly encouraged that people continue to do in-person learning. Continue to stay in the classroom. There are several organizations, the American Academy of Pediatrics, the CDC, large physician groups that see the benefits of schools for communities, for students, for well-being, for mental health and learning. Those benefits far outweigh what small amount of spread, if any spread, we're seeing in the schools. And thus, in-person learning is strongly encouraged by both the State Department of Health, national organizations, and our Hendricks County Health Department.
So based on that guidance, it's still our plan to continue with in-person learning. We know at any point we may need to shift to e-learning or we may need to shift to hybrid, and we talk with Dr. Stopperich on a very regular basis to stay up to date with what's happening in not just Hendricks County, but specifically in Avon. So we know we may need to make changes, but based on this guidance so far, we continue to think that in-person learning is the best option for our students and for our staff. Our biggest challenge continues to be staffing, and so that's what has caused us to need to make some shifts to e-learning, even at the classroom level in some situations, and also at Avon High School as staffing has been impacted more significantly. But as long as we continue to keep getting guidance that being in person in school is safe, our goal is to continue to offer that to our students. So we will keep you up to date on that, and I really appreciate Dr. Stopperich sharing that health and medical perspective with us as well.